The cottage is my favorite place to kick off my heels, let loose, and have fun. belairdirect has challenged me to simplify a summer project just like they simplify insurance. And since there always seems to be a party at my cottage, I'm going to show you how to DIY a Party Piñata. Alright, so the supplies that you're going to need to make your DIY Party Piñata are 2 large sheets of foam core, some double-sided tape, I'm using interior carpet tape, an X-Acto knife, a pencil, of course a pair of scissors, some tissue paper in the colors of your choice, some cardstock in the colors of your choice, a large sheet of Bristol board, and some heavy-duty duct tape. You're also going to need some candy, but that step will come later. I'm throwing a party hat themed birthday party, so I'm gonna make a giant party hat. So once you're happy with your shape, you'll take your X-Acto knife and cut it out of the foam core, and then we'll trace that to get an equal one out of the other piece. Alright, once your shape's cut out, you simply just trace that onto the other piece and then cut it out. I'm making these for my son's first birthday party, and a friend of mine said, well, why are you doing that? Your baby's only 1, he can barely hold a stick, let alone beat a piñata. And I'm like, obviously it's for me, it's not for him. I'm the one who wants candy. So that's both sides of your piñata. Once that's completed, our next step is to cut strips of Bristol board. I recommend cutting strips that are about 6 inches wide to keep the piñata even on all sides. Now, depending on the size of your piñata, you'll probably need at least a couple of these strips. All right, for the next step, we actually have to build the body of the piñata. We are going to tape the Bristol board strips all the way along the edges of the shape that you're creating, and put the other stencil on the other side to make it 3D. So you can fill your piñata with literally whatever you want. I'm having a lot of kids at my party, so I've 100% gone with candy here. A lot of the parents are going to be pretty mad at me. And voila, easy as pie, you have the body of your piñata. As you can see here, I've got some really colorful tissue paper that I've chosen because I'm going to make my party hat a striped one. Now I folded into about a 3-inch wide strip all the way along, and our cuts will be about 1.5 inches. Once we're completely finished cutting this fringe all the way along to the end, we just open it up and we cut it into strips, and we'll have triple the amount of fringe, but all in one step. And we're going to repeat that process for every color here. I think that the more colorful a piñata is, the more it will pop, the more impressive it'll look to your friends. So I like to use a ton of color. In order to decorate our piñata, we're going to tackle it in 4 parts. The top side, the sides, the bottom, and then the back side. I'm going to start with the top side, and our first step is to cover it in double-sided tape. I'm actually loving how it's coming together. I think it's going to be super colorful. We're going to keep filling up this side with color, move on to the sides, and then I think I'm going to do yellow for the pom-pom. I find that like scrunching the fringe up a bit makes it look a little less perfect, gives it a bit of life. All right, the final step in this process is to decorate the piñata with a few little shapes that give it a bit of a pattern and just give it a finishing touch. Adhere some double-sided tape to the back of your shape, whatever it may be, and pop it on. I'm totally obsessed with how my piñatas turned out. It's a super fun, super easy project that you can do by yourself or with friends, and get creative. Make them in any shape that you like. For Cottage Life Simplified, I'm Lynzie Kent.